Today, we're setting sail on an epic voyage through the creepiest sea creature myths ever told. We've got 13 minutes to explore every terrifying legend from the deep, from the giant squids of Scandinavian lore to the shape-shifting sea serpents of Celtic tales. Before we begin, support our channel by subscribing. Crabzilla. Yeah, you heard that right. Imagine a crab so huge you could see it from space. In 2014, people in the UK, near Whitstable on the Kent coast, started reporting sightings of a 15-meter giant crab. Local kids out crabbing claimed they saw it, and even satellite images on Google Maps seemed to back up their story. The crab isn't hanging around anymore, but those satellite images still show something massive. So, is Crabzilla real, or was it just a trick of the light and shadows? The mystery is still unsolved, leaving everyone to wonder if such a giant creature could actually exist. Cetus. Alright, let's dive into Cetus, the OG sea monster from Greek mythology. This bad boy is often shown as a massive 40-foot whale or serpent with a bunch of flippers and sometimes even tentacles. Picture this. Queen Cassiopeia of Ethiopia talks smack about Poseidon, the sea god, and he gets so pissed that he sends Cetus to wreck her kingdom. To save her people, Cassiopeia tries to sacrifice her daughter, Andromeda, to the monster. But wait, here comes Perseus, swooping in like a hero, using Medusa's head to turn Cetus to stone. Even though it's just a myth, stories about sea monsters, from giant squids to deep-sea beasts, keep sparking our imagination about creatures like Cetus lurking out there. The Kraken. Next up, the Kraken from Scandinavian folklore. This legendary beast has been the nightmare of sailors for centuries. Imagine a gigantic squid that can drag entire ships down to the depths. Its legend goes back almost 1,000 years and has popped up in pop culture hits like Clash of the Titans and Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. While it's got some real-life parallels with giant squids we know today, the Kraken's legacy lives on in books, art, and cryptozoology, symbolizing the endless mysteries of the deep ocean. Leviathan. Now, let's talk about the Leviathan from the Book of Job. This colossal creature is a mix of whale, crocodile, snake, and shark, supposedly stretching at least 300 miles long. Oh, and did I mention it? Breathes fire and has armor-like scales? Only God can take this beast down in the epic end times showdown against Behemoth. The Leviathan symbolizes chaos and the primal forces of nature, inspiring everything from philosophical debates to artistic interpretations. It's the ultimate symbol of humanity's struggle against forces we can't control or understand. Mermaids and mermen. Mermaids and mermen have been captivating us since at least 1000 BC. These enchanting creatures, with the upper body of a human and the lower body of a fish, are known for their beauty and deadly allure, luring sailors to their doom. Legends of mermaids span the globe, with tales of sightings and cultural representations in art, literature, and movies keeping the mystery alive. They're the embodiment of the sea's allure and peril, fascinating and dangerous in equal measure. Jormungandr, the world serpent from Norse mythology, is one epic creature. Odin banished this giant serpent to the oceans, where it grew so huge it could wrap around the entire world and bite its own tail. During Ragnarok, the end of the world in Norse myths, Jormungandr is destined to unleash chaos and go head-to-head with Thor. Inspired by natural phenomena of large sea serpents, Jormungandr's story is a potent symbol of cosmic doom and the epic battles between gods and monsters. The Makara. Alright, let's dive into some cool Hindu mythology and chat about the Makara. This sea creature is like a mashup of a fish body and the head of a land animal, usually something like a crocodile or even an elephant. Pretty wild, right? Now here's some cool stuff about the Makara. It's the ride or vahana for some major deities. The river goddess Ganga and the sea god Varuna both use the Makara as their vehicle. Plus, you'll see the Makara all over temple architecture and iconography because it's such an iconic symbol. As for real-life inspiration, the Makara probably comes from the crocodiles and other aquatic animals chilling in South Asia. So, Next time you're checking out some temple art or reading about these deities, keep an eye out for this awesome mythical creature, Chilika Lake. The legendary sea monster of Chilika Lake, India's largest coastal lagoon. This creature is said to be a big serpentine beast. Sightings are pretty rare and mostly come from local folklore and fishermen's tales. Now, the legend of the Chilika Lake monster might just come from people spotting large fish or other aquatic animals in the lake. But hey, who doesn't love a good monster story? Whether it's real or just a tale spun by the locals, it adds a layer of mystery to this beautiful lagoon. So, next time you hear someone talking about Chilika Lake, you'll know there's more to it than just the scenery. The Kappa. Jumping to Japanese mythology, we've got the Kappa. This yokai stands as tall as a kid, has frog-like legs, a turtle shell, and webbed hands. Mischievous by nature and a sumo wrestling fan, Kappa are known to be dangerous to humans near water. They've got a dish on their head filled with magical water that gives them their power. Rooted in ancient Japanese beliefs, Kappa still pop up in modern media, showing our enduring fascination with these supernatural pranksters. Hydra. Greek myths got the Hydra, this multi-headed serpent with venomous breath and blood that regenerates like a raid boss respawning heads. It's the ultimate symbol of respawned challenges and strategic wins. A serpent-like creature from Greek mythology, the Hydra, is depicted with 9 heads, acid breath, and poisonous blood. Although purely mythical, its ability to regrow heads after being severed has parallels in the regeneration abilities of some real-life creatures, such as certain species of lizards. The Hydra remains a symbol of formidable challenge and the heroic triumph of intellect and strategy over brute force. Pure myth, but it's a Regan trick, kinda like those respawn perks some creatures in real life have. Cthulhu. From Lovecraft's nightmares, Cthulhu's this ancient cosmic beast with bat wings, rubbery scales, and a squid head straight out of the abyss. Total horror game, boss material. Fictional, yeah, but its tentacles are all over pop culture, spawning a whole genre of cosmic horror. It's the fear of the unknown, twisted into a cosmic horror show. Despite being a fictional creation, Cthulhu's influence extends into popular culture and has inspired a subgenre of horror literature known as Lovecraftian horror. It continues to evoke subconscious anxieties about unknown and incomprehensible forces. Selkie. Celtic lore brings us Selkies, seals that ditch their skins to hit the human form. Think shape-shifting creatures with a love for deep-sea drama. In Celtic mythology, Selkies can shed their seal skins to become human. While sightings or encounters are not documented, folklore suggests that the seal-like behavior of creatures in the sea might have contributed to the myth. Stories of lost love and longing are intertwined with the belief in Selkies, enduring in oral traditions and modern adaptations. No photos, no problem. These mythical sea celebs blend seal antics with human tales of lost love. Mermaid vibes, but with a Scottish twist. Ushi-oni. Ever heard of Ushi-oni? This Japanese yokai with an ox head and spider body that chills in the sea, spitting poison and spinning webs? It's like a mythical mashup of fears, part ox, part spider, all nightmare fuel. Local folklore occasionally includes tales of encounters with Ushi-oni, contributing to its enduring presence in Japanese mythology. Baked Kujira. Japan's got Baked Kujira, a skeleton whale yokai that's said to bring bad luck and disaster. Imagine seeing a floating skeleton whale at sea. Legend or spooky sight. Although no concrete sightings exist, the myth may have originated from encounters with whale skeletons or unusual natural phenomena. Its eerie presence in folklore continues to inspire cautionary tales among sailors and fishermen. Aspidochelone. In medieval tales, the Aspidochelone is this giant sea turtle that tricks sailors into thinking it's an island until it wakes up. It's like a sea turtle boss fight, land or lure. Tales spun from sightings of sea monsters or floating debris mistaken for land. It's the ultimate cautionary tale for sea adventurers. The myth likely originated from sightings of large sea creatures or floating debris mistaken for islands at sea. Tales of Aspidocoloni highlight the perils of navigation and the importance of cautionary wisdom in seafaring cultures. Encantado. From the Amazon, there's the Encantado, a shape-shifting river dolphin that switches to human form to woo folks or bring nightmares. It's like folklore meets river spirit, blending myths of shape-shifting and mystical rivers. A shape-shifting creature from Amazonian folklore resembling a river dolphin, Encantado can transform into a man to seduce women or cause nightmares. Beliefs in Encantado reflect indigenous Amazonian traditions and spiritual beliefs associated with the mystical qualities of river dolphins. Stories of encounters with Encantado continue to be part of oral traditions in the Amazon region. Alright, legends, we've made it to the end of our deep sea adventure. If you dig our content, hit that like button, share with your friends, and let me know in the comments which sea beast creeped you out the most. Don't forget to subscribe for more mythical madness. Catch you in the next one. And remember, the ocean's mysteries are never far away. Later.